Okay, so this time I'll be revealing actually the marketing strategy that is used by Iman Ghazi, Alex Hormozy, Andrew Tate, Russell Brunson. I don't know who else, but all of the big names out there that are literally everywhere. Whenever you're scrolling through your phone, they are on the next video. They are literally on the next video, on the next video, on the next video. I'll explain how they did this, why it's actually happening, and why it's quite successful from a marketing standpoint and from an algorithm standpoint. But before we proceed, I just need to recap with you quickly. So we mentioned previously that there are six main channels for marketing, uh, divided into two main categories. The first one is media based. The second one is people based. The media based one has paid media, owned media, and earned media. The people based have manual outbound affiliates and referrals. We will be talking about earned media, as this is like the main scope or what they are actually focusing on. And again, to recap again, earned media is all of that they get out of doing content. So all of the impressions, all of the comments, engagement, shares, anything that they get out of producing content, whether that's video, tweets, normal posts, whatever it is, any kind of reaction or engagement that they gain out of that content, that is called earned media. The type of traction or traffic that they get out of producing such content, that is earned media. Okay. And now to the great reveal. So, the marketing strategy that Iman Ghazi, Andrew Tate, Alex Hormozy, all of those big names are following is exactly this. This is literally what they are doing. So basically, what they do is they bulk produce content, meaning they do a video just like this one, okay, but it's going to be a longer format video, like let's say for 1 hour, okay. So they do a video for 1 hour, okay, um, and then 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 they deconstruct that video into smaller chunks or short format videos and repurpose it on all platforms. And I'll discuss this in more details right now. So again, let's say that you recorded a 1 hour video. What I will do as your full stack marketer or your content marketer who is going to be responsible for all of this, what I will do is that I'll take that 1 hour video, I'll still upload it as it is, I'll still upload it, okay, but I'll use some of the AI tools that are available at the moment. I'll post the link on those websites, and it will automatically cut the video into chunks or short formats, and I'll take all of that, upload it onto another platform or another AI platform like repurpose.io. This is actually what I'll be using, and connect all of my social media accounts, and then hit send. That's done. It's going to be uploaded on all of the accounts. But to be more specific, what's actually different or what makes it even more viral or what makes it spread even more is that they don't do so on just one account, or they don't usually do so on their main account, right? What they actually do is they repeat this entire process, okay, three, four, five, I don't know, maybe 10 times, but on 10 different accounts. So they are doing the exact same thing. They're not changing anything, actually. They're not changing anything into the process. They're doing the exact same thing, right? But what they're changing is they are changing the account, okay? All right. So this is what they're doing from a strategic point of view and from a content point of view. But how does the algorithm actually promotes their content, despite the fact that it's being posted multiple times and it's the same content? But isn't that supposed to be like duplicated content, and then it, based on that, it started to get a little bit fewer views every time? It makes logical sense, but no, that's not gonna happen. What actually happens is that each and every time it gets even more views. Wanna know why? What does every platform wants? What does YouTube want? What does TikTok want? What does Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever? What do they want? They want users, and they want the users to stay on the platform. Apologies on that. Let me put my phone on to mute. Uh, okay. So they want the users, and they want the users to stay on the platform. So how are they going to be, you know, motivating the users to stay on the account with such content? So one of the key, very important metrics in all of those platforms, regardless of what the platform is, this is the most important metric, is watch time. Because watch time determines or is equivalent to session duration. So the longer session duration is, right? The longer someone watched the video, the longer the session duration is. This means in the algorithm's head that this is a good content because it's keeping the users on my platform. It's keeping the users on my platform. So I will promote this content to even more people. What happens with all platforms is that whenever you post something, it is promoted to a specific group of people, mainly, 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 in most cases, mainly people who are relevant to the content that you consume. So the content that your account consume, not what you post or what you do, the content that your account consume. What happens is that the algorithm pushes the content to a relevant group of people who are relevant to the content that you consume. Then it measures based on many metrics, but again, the most important one is session duration or watch time. So the longer the session duration, the longer the watch time, the better the content will perform. So imagine if I have a piece of content, okay? If I have a piece of content that made 10 million views, it's a 1 minute reel or TikTok, and it made 10 million views, okay? If I took that same piece of content, okay, but I just re-edited a few things of it, maybe changed a few texts, changed the color of the text, maybe added a few things in the edit, but the sound is still the same, the story is still the same, the video is still the same, everything in the video is still the same, but the layout of the video is just a little bit different, okay? So that it doesn't actually be a duplicate content. A duplicate content is that a piece of content that you take, copy, and paste into all of the platforms without changing anything, right? Or I'm sorry, no, to the same platform, but you post it several times without changing anything. That's a duplicate content, okay? Uh, but you can actually change that into it being not a duplicate content by editing it just a few things of it, just a few things. Don't have to be, you know, doing any kind of fancy edits. If the video itself or if the piece of content itself is performing on a specific platform, it will definitely perform on any other platform. Okay, because again, who are watching? They are people just like you, just like me. It's people who are consuming that content. And if those people, but in the algorithm head, if those users the session duration increased due to your content, if the session duration or if the watch time increased due to your content, I, as an algorithm, or I, as a platform, I will be more than happy to make more users or more people consume such content, because I know that that content that you created makes people stay on my platform, and that's what I want. That's it. That's literally it. But they add on to that they transcribed some of the videos and repurpose out of the transcription of the videos. They repurpose it into doing Facebook posts, image posts on Instagram, Facebook, doing threads on Twitter. Actually, saw that a lot of times. Doing infographics on Pinterest, also saw that a lot of times. And Pinterest is usually with type of content that wins on it is quotes. Doing a LinkedIn post, I actually saw someone doing this quite successfully, and out of that, scheduling a meeting. Actually, I did help him with outlining all of this. This was made for them actually, but anyway, they can actually do also a blog post, and out of the blog post, they can communicate with other blogs or other websites to do a guest post, and out of the guest post, it's going to be directing them to their original blog post. So it's backlinks for them. Um, and out of that, they can schedule a meeting or, promote their product or whatever the case may be. Um, so yeah, that's the plan. That's Alex Hormuz's plan. That's Andrew Tate's plan. That's Iman Gadzhi's plan. This is basically what's happening, and this is basically what's taking place. So make sure to use such information wisely, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.